What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiara, and I am back with another video. And this video is going to be another movie review. The only reason I'm trying to adjust and talk at the same time because I'm already behind on time. I'm already behind. I've been procrastinating all day. It's been a whole thing, right? So this will be a movie review on the newest movie that just came out. I don't know if I think it was a prequel of a movie that's already been popular called The Strangers. But this one is called The Strangers Chapter 1. So I'm guessing it was before the original. I don't know. Long story short, I'm gonna go ahead and say this before the intro get a little too far. Movie was ass. Let me tell you. Movie was ass, but I'm gonna tell y'all what happened in this ass movie. But before we get into that, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Cause I know y'all wanna support your girl. And without further ado, let's get into this movie review. See, even my tone don't even want me to review this damn movie. Okay, so boom. Right? Okay, so boom. So movie starts with a thing on it's like some text before the movie come on. It said, in America is this amount of brutal deaths in the United States, 1 every 26 seconds. And then it said it's been about 7 of them since y'all been watching this movie. I said, why you gotta put the logistics on there like that? Oh my goodness. So then it showed a picture of the family dragging somebody out into the forest and hacking on them, right? Then it cuts the scene and then it cuts to these two people in the movie. Let me tell you something. They don't need names. They don't need names because they was pissing me off. And I was just like, you know what? Oh, dang. Spoiler, right? Spoiler. Anyway, back to the movie. So they on a 3-day, 4-day trip across the state, across the country, and it's also their 5th anniversary. They just boyfriend and girlfriend. They not married or nothing. First mistake, cause she pulled out her phone and said only 300 miles to Oregon. They was headed to Portland. Portland, Oregon was where they was headed. And this man gonna tell me something, well, we need to stop and eat first. That was your first mistake. Why you want to go off into this middle of nowhere town? I would have found the next big city. They pull up, they drive to this city called Venice. Real honky tonk, backwoods, redneck, like not even a stop sign in this town. It had a car garage, like a mechanic garage. It had a cafe and something else. They stopped at the cafe to get something to eat. First sign for them to turn around and head back where they came from was when they opened that door. Everybody was looking at them. Everything went quiet. Everybody was looking at them. When I tell you, I would have dipped. But they stayed, got something to eat. The girl, she a vegetarian, so she wanted a salad. He got turkey milk. And somebody asked him how long they been together. They said 5 years and they ain't been married. And then this woman at the counter gonna jump in and be like, oh, 5 years and y'all ain't married. What's stopping you from putting a ring on he said 5 years and you ain't putting no ring on her finger? And she said, what you waiting on? And his smart ass said, right now I'm waiting on my tuna milk. I said, you try to get knocked off in this little town, boy. Stop playing. Fast forward, they eat. They see a missing person sign behind the one who checking them out. And the man made a joke and was like, ooh, I hope he didn't order the turkey milk. And the woman said he did. So they try to leave. Now his car won't start. That's why you should have left when you walked in there by them looking at you. Now your car won't start, and the mechanic man from across the street that was looking at you, now he already at your door. Got car problems. He knew he had car problems. He probably cut some wires in his car. Anyway, so they stayed at an Airbnb for the night. I don't know how you get an Airbnb last minute like that, but they did. They stayed there. Whatever. And this how it go, like the regular movie. They get a knock on the door. They say it's so and so here. They just made up a random name. It's so and so here. They're like, no, the little boy or little girl leave. That's how they get you. They want to make sure you at home before they come in on your ass. Second time the little kid do it, he just stand there. And I'm like, and then they unscrewed the bulb to the porch light, so they won't see their face. Then, the man had to go back to his truck to get his inhaler because he got asthma or bronchitis or whatever case maybe. He needed an inhaler, so he left inhaler in the truck. So he went back into town via a motorcycle that he found, and that around that time of night, the cafe turned into a food truck. So they getting the same food, just a different way of getting it. Then he get his inhaler out his truck, and then I think that was Rudy or something, the mechanic man. He was like, "What are you doing out here? Why you didn't call first? You could have been a car thief." And I'm like, "Dude, you know it's me. Why are you doing all this for?" So they go back to the house. He got his inhaler now. They cuddling, all that. And then while he was gone, one of the killers got into the house and was chasing the girl around the house, and she hid in the closet until the dude came back. Right? Then, after everything done calmed down, they see a chicken hanging from the ceiling, dripping blood. The dude who rented the Airbnb to the couple, he had chickens out in the bed. I don't know if that's a thing. Then, once they realized the chickens was hanging out, I guess the killers heard the screaming outside, and the main killer with the bag over his face, he axes down the door, like chases him through the house. Like now, he basically scaring them before he kill them. I realized that from the jump. You scared because if you wanted to kill him, you would have killed him 5 minutes ago. Just making this movie could be longer than what it is. So, what happens? Now they trying to find their way out. They found the crawl space under the house through the bathroom. They got out, went in the shed. One of the other killers was already in the shed. The girl, she ain't paying attention to her surroundings. Her head ain't on the swivel, so she about to get snatched up. And the dude, he found a double barrel and pune at the guy who was trying to pull the girl through the window. What else? Now they paranoid. They hear a sound. They going around the house trying to leave. They hear some footsteps on the porch. He shoots. He hit somebody, but it was the owner of the Airbnb. They sitting there doing this little crying session. When I tell you, I would have got that man's keys and dipped. That's what they did after like 5 minutes of crying and talking it out. So they get in the truck. They try to leave, and I don't know how this time was so perfect that the other killer was already like this with the other car. Like he rammed into him, they ran into a tree. So they get out the car, and the dude tell his girlfriend go running through the woods. So she go running, and she get caught and get knocked over the head. And then he got one of the women killers at gunpoint. I don't know why he didn't pull the trigger. He trying to figure out where his girlfriend is. He trying to get information about the girl. As you can see, this woman is not finna tell you nothing. She would die before she tell you something. So he do all that, and then he get knocked over the head. I'm like, these are the stupidest mother ever in life, right? And so that happened. They wake up tied to. They back at the house tied to chairs. The woman basically, the main killer, he stabs the guy, twists it, and knocks the chair over, and he bleeds out. Now the girl is left. She asks, "Why you doing this? What you want? Why you doing this?" And she said, "The reason why we're doing this is because you're here. Like there is no, they just be killing. They don't need a reason. They just be killing." And so Stab her too. Twist. Well, he didn't twist with her. He just stabbed her and pulled it out and knocked her chair over, and they was bleeding out. Right when the police was coming, so I'm guessing it was a part of the movie where that girl had to like hide in some leaves while she was running through the woods, and when she was hiding, she called the police, and I'm guessing she stayed on the phone long enough for them to get her location. So the police come right after they did all that. They ran, they got in the truck, and they dipped. She survives because she wakes up in the hospital, and apparently he didn't, because he. And then the credits run, and then there was a mid-credit scene where she in the hospital, and she wakes up, and the bag man is in the bed with her. And then it says to be continued. I personally don't think I want to see chapter 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Because what was that? I was really getting upset because it was multiple chances for them to survive, to kill the killers, to escape. They had so many I counted at least 3 times where they could have gotten the hell up out of there. That's neither here nor there. I really didn't want to do the review on this because it pissed me off, but it's popular right now. So anyway, y'all, that's my review. I give it a 3 out of 10 because why you waste my $13.17? I digress. If y'all like this movie review, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share all it. Cause I know y'all wanna support your girl. And like I always say, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.